It's another time with Tony, and today is a special day. We'll get into that in a little bit, but we're going on a road trip.
Little field trip today.
Yeah, right.
Little field trip.
So
We already got the finger thrown at us. We already got beeped at.
Right.
The traffic was a little tough, and people are a little bit angry.
Right. And we are listening to Mark Madden, by the way. Are you a Mark Madden fan?
I'm not.
No.
My kids are, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right.
And they say he's mean.
Yeah, well, I think he's a soft heart when he's not on the radio.
And it's a shtick.
Yeah.
They say that about Howard Stern, too.
Yeah.
That they say he's the nicest guy in the world, not crude, not anything, but that's how he makes his money.
Yeah. Now, maybe you're the opposite. You're the nicest guy in the world, but maybe you're crazy when nobody's around.
Secret. You know what's funny?
What?
My family always said that.
Is that right?
Yeah, because you know them. You know my brothers.
Yeah.
My sister, wild, crazy. And they always said I was a closet perv and I was a closet maniac. Because I was always the good one. That's funny that you mentioned that, because that brought back memories of them. Because they always said, you're the closet one. You're the one. You're worse than every one of us. I know it. But the secret is no one will ever know.
That's right. Until now.
Till now, yeah.
Right.
I didn't admit it yet. I just said that that's what they said.
All right, so we're going to cut right now, and we will see you at our secret destination in a little bit here. So we made it to our destination. We had a little traffic. And is your butt sore?
Oh, I'm good.
All right. So we are now in Bellevue at Scoops, and they've been nice enough to let us sit here and make a little video. And Tony, why did we come to Scoops?
Ooh, only one reason. Root beer floats.
There you go. Cheers. So for those who haven't caught up, first of all, that you're a jag for not catching up.
Really.
But why are we here getting root beer floats?
So root beer floats mean a lot to me. I was constantly on a diet, diabetic. And when we would go on vacation, there was one place right near where we stayed. And every year, have a root beer float with my kids on the porch, sitting on the chairs. And it just became really special.
Okay.
Really special. So I loved them. I could drink them every day, but only on special occasions, and that was vacation with my kids.
Yeah. So a positive memory.
Oh,
so
unbelievable.
Let it be said that the day we're recording this is December 14th.
Yep.
And that is iconic in your history, in that 1 year ago today, you had a very bad experience of being diagnosed with cancer in your pancreas and your liver.
Yep.
And not a good day, obviously, but maybe we spin it up with a little bit of root beer floating.
Oh, we'll root for the positive, right?
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Rachel, for that line, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I learned quick.
Yeah. There you go. So, all right. So last we talked, you were getting entered into a study,
yep.
and we knew you had to get your belly drained again. So tell us a little bit about what's up with you.
On the medical side of things, to get into the study, I had to have a MRI of my brain. Oop, got a little root beer float on your face. I feel like a grandma.
If you wipe my sideburn.
Oh, geez, I lost my whole thing.
You had an MRI in your brain.
I had, to be included in the study, they required you have MRI of your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Which I had yesterday, which, I had a brain. But the better part of that is there are no metastasis to the brain.
Okay.
So, there's always positive to be found.
Yeah.
And, the holidays are here. It's a little bit rough, and I'm looking for those positives. So positive was that the MRI was good. And with that, it looks like I will start the study, the clinical trial, on Monday.
Nice.
So that's good.
And the study is to reduce the size of the tumor, which is cool. And high level of confidence or just don't know at this point?
It's a
That's why
study.
it's a study. Yeah.
It's a clinical study. A lot of the drugs that I've taken already have come out of clinical studies, and they've worked tremendously for, it kept things going for a year. So that's why you do the clinical trials to develop these drugs. Now, my understanding of this particular drug, it's been through quite a few people, and they're looking at dosing right now.
Okay.
So, which is positive to me, that shows that it has promise.
Yeah.
And now they're looking to, just fine tune things.
Yeah.
So, I'm, like I always said, I'm a realist. I would hope and pray that God touches me with this, and I get good results. But I'm just happy to be a part of the study. Ready to get back on some type of therapy. That's what's making me go every day.
The realist in you makes me want to ask you this question, and it's not really the greatest question, but if the study doesn't work, the crazy thing is someone has still benefited from you being a part of the study.
100%.
Yeah.
And when I went to get my blood tests done at Hillman, they thanked me.
Wow.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for being part of this study.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people you could help with this? So,
wow.
Yeah, it goes back to my whole thing in life is giving back. And doing the right thing and doing the right things for the right reasons. And this is to help me, but it's also to help others. So that makes me really happy. And, the people down there have been great. A lot of hoops to jump through, a lot of paperwork, a lot of those things. But like I said, as long as I can stay on this side of the grass, I'll do whatever it takes.
Let me ask you this. Today is December 14th as we're recording this. It was a day that was very difficult. But a year ago last night, what were you doing before you knew life was about to change? Do you remember what you were doing on the evening of December 13th?
13th? Yeah. Yeah. We just got home from New York.
And you were having pain.
And not really pain. It was more like I drove 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit nauseated and all that, and ate like a pig in New York. And I told my wife I'm a little nauseated. She goes, no kidding. I mean, because we try to keep a halfway decent diet. So, it was a normal day. We got back from New York, went back to work. Christmas was coming, starting to plan for, Christmas Eve. And, it was just like a normal night. And then, the morning I woke up and my pee looked like Coke.
Yeah. Wow.
And that was it. And so, I really didn't have a lot of issues. I walked all over New York City and Brooklyn, and we just had a fantastic time. And we were taking care of my mother-in-law for 2 years at our house, and Gina mostly. But it was total care.
Yeah.
And, it was nice to go and not have to worry about, if someone was watching her, that there was an issue. We did whatever we wanted to do. We got up when we wanted to get up.
Yeah.
It was great. And, we were looking forward to our new life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did get a new life, and it wasn't what you were hoping for, but you've affected so many people positively through this. So tell us, again, if you don't mind me drilling down a little bit, what was today like? You got up. Was today a sad day, happy day that, as you say, on this side of the grass?
Yeah. I would tell you this whole month has been a little difficult. Jesus, John, what are you doing? I think
I just feel like it's floating.
Yeah. It's all over your cup.
Oh, there it is.
It's all over your hand. Get a napkin. Oh, Jesus, sorry.
Thanks, Mom.
But we got to take care of Johnny. Don't want to have schmutz all over his face.
All right, I'm good.
It's been a tough month. It's been a tough month for, we've talked before about my goal was to make a positive out of all of this, even if this is my last. And in my mind, it is.
Yeah.
And people keep saying, "Don't say that, don't say
Yeah.
that." But like I keep saying, the realist in me knows that, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to be here.
Yeah.
So we talked, and I said, I really want to try to make everything a positive. Thanksgiving a positive, the 14th a positive, and Christmas a positive. And I think, you know, somewhat I've done that and accomplished that. In our other ends, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like my son and my wife, you're really quiet. You know,
Yeah.
is everything okay? I'm okay. But yeah, I was a little bit more quiet. But let me tell you what, I'm still going out to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, you know, we go see the lights. We went to Clinton and went to Moon Park, and I'm getting out every night, and I'm eating every day, and you know, trying to live as normal of a life as I can. But I could tell you, this was the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, today's the best day of my life.
Because you're still here.
Because I'm here.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I'd be here. You know, I didn't. And so everybody knows I made John come out on the 14th. I wouldn't let him do it on Sunday.
Right.
We usually do it on Sundays because of his work and, you know, my pseudo work. And I said, no, can you please do it on the 14th, because that's the day.
Yeah.
That's the day. And this is the day. And I'm here talking to Johnny. I'm here having a root beer float.
There you go.
You know, so just move on.
Right. So here's the challenge. We've asked you guys to send some cards if you want to Tony. We always put the P.O. box number down there. But here's the new challenge. December 14th. You know, Tony, I know someday when you aren't here, on December 14th, I'm going to have a root beer float every December 14th.
I hope you do.
Just so you know that. And because you say to tell people what you want to tell them before they're in the casket, right? So I'm telling you that right now. But here's the challenge: is we would like you all to go. We were going to invite you, but we thought maybe that's a little too much. So we would like you all to go have a root beer float. You know, if you're dairy-free, gluten-free, whatever, go get whatever floats your boat. But go get a root beer float, take a picture, and send it to us. And we will make sure we print them all out and maybe put some up in the video the next time.
Cool.
So
please do it. Please do it. We'd like to see us celebrate a little bit.
Look at Tony's sad face.
Definitely.
Look, yeah, give him sad puppy eyes, right? Look, that's the, I'm here. Right? So email it to John, John, at Jagoff, Yajagoo, F as in Frank, Frank.com. John at Jagoff. Just put on there root beer float, and I'll make sure we get them to Tony. And again, maybe we'll put some of them up in our next video.
Yep.
So get it done like now. But December 14th is over, and tomorrow's December 15th, and we're all still here.
Yep.
And I love you, man.
Love you. Cheers.
Cheers.